I'm not one of those crazy people that wakes up at 5 a.m. and immediately starts studying. So now it's 9:20. I went to bed at 1-ish. So I like to get a lot of sleep because I feel like it's important, and sort of half an hour in bed extra to me is a couple more hours of productivity. So it's better for me to sleep more because then I can be in a better mood throughout the day. Like, I've really noticed how my mood can drastically go down if I haven't slept enough, and if another 20 minutes in bed can fix that, of course I'm gonna sleep for longer. And even though it's sort of leading up to finals and the last couple of weeks of heavy revision, I still need to think of it as a slow race and look at the performance over a couple of days rather than over a couple of hours. Now, today's weather is a bit bad, as you can see, but I wanted to show what a regular sort of day in my life as an engineering student at Oxford looks like. And today is slightly different because my mum and grandma are gonna actually come in the evening. They're gonna visit because my grandma's leaving to go back to Croatia soon, and she wants to come see Oxford. My family never usually come and visit regularly, but we do live quite close, and so they're gonna come. But before that, I've got a lot of things to do, and I want to spend some quality time with them later on, so we better get going. Time to have a shower. Now, on days like these, where I'm just studying pretty much during finals, I like to split my time into manageable chunks of studying. And the easiest way I've realized how to do this is just to do it by the lunch and dinner schedule at college. So lunch is at about 1, and dinner is at about 6. And now it's sort of nearly 10. It's like 9:40. So I'm gonna work from 10 to 1, and then I'm gonna work from 1 to 2. Today I have a revision class on structures and mechanics, which I have a sheet to prepare for. I've already done most of it. I'm just gonna try the rest of the questions in the paper, so I'm best prepared. So yeah, that's from 2 to 5. We'll see how that goes. I mean, the weather's not very nice, but we're gonna make the most of it. All right, let's go. Good session in the coffee shop, and it's time for lunch.
No, you take it. Hi, what would you like? Otherwise I get carried away. Hi, can I have some cauliflower, please? And broccoli, sorry.
Study some more, before my 2.5 hour. I'm in the other quad, which has a really nice garden. Yeah, time to study.
Where have you been?
Coffee.
No, you mean you went to the loo and then you went for the coffee in theory, but practice you weren't anywhere.
No, I went.
Tells us the number of teeth and some number of teeth in the ring gear.
So I just had my revision class on A3 structures and mechanics, and it was okay. Like 3-hour classes are really long, and by the end of it, you're just so tired. In the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna have a lot of these kinds of days, where it's just wake up, go to the coffee shop or the library, and then have lunch, and then go to the library, and trying to fit everything around work. So the easiest way to come to terms with it is to just accept that that's the way it is, and that it will be over soon, and that, yeah, putting in the work now will really make the extra difference. As a tutor was saying, a lot of the questions are just the same format, and like a fifth of the marks you get is just by understanding the format of the exams well, understanding what type of questions come up regularly, and just having small tricks up your sleeve and being familiar with the way things are asked and what you need to include is definitely quite a large part of doing the exams well. It's only been a few days and I already feel a lot more confident with the topics. But yeah, revision is done for now. I'm gonna take out a couple hours of my day because my grandma isn't here all the time. This is the first time she's come in like 5 years, and I really wanted to see Oxford. For her to be able to see this and for her to be able to experience it just a little bit would be a really cool thing, and I think she'll really like it. So I'll take them to dinner in college, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Dajte se zagrlite, dajte se zagrlite. Dajte, ali maknite, samo pred sad. Ja ću i sad. Čim je ori džiđi, onda mogu, da? Pa mi je to uspolac. Da. A čekaj, nema onih malih bočica, bar to?
Ne, to je samo za studente na početku ovog.
Čekaj, jel ti možeš dobiti još kado?
Now it's time for dinner.
I svi ovi portreti gore, gledaj.
A to je?
Da. Svi se baka.
Baka, upropasti cijeli moment. Mašite! So I just dropped my mom and grandma off to the bus stop, came back to college, but now it's time to go to the library again. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's the day done. Tomorrow we have a revision class on thermodynamics, which is my weakest topic, and it's with a really good tutor, a tutor that really helps, but he's also quite harsh. So hopefully that revision class will be helpful. What I've noticed in these last few revision classes is that it is really useful just to have someone that definitely knows everything, to just run through everything, even if it's not the most time efficient thing. It definitely is really helpful to hear how they answer the questions and how they think through solving solutions, because there's one thing having solutions and there's another thing having someone talk through solutions, and that's really, really useful because there's tons of past exam papers and there's tons of sets of solutions, but when you get stuck on something or you don't actually know sort of what assumptions have been made in a question or why those assumptions have been made, then it's really easy to just give up or sort of carry on with the question without fully understanding what it's truly about. But in this way, a tutor can very easily and very simply just show all the reasoning extremely logically, how they got from one point to another, and that is super helpful. That was sort of a day in the life. Not everything is captured. You didn't see me like procrastinate or talk to friends when I wasn't meant to be talking to friends, or it's just like melting down because I was just having a bad day. But yeah, it's not all sunshine and stars, but it is quite close at times, and sort of when you take a step back, you can really see that. But sort of when you're in the zone and when you're like stressing about what do I have to do in the next hour, it really feels like sometimes it's just a massive, impossible task. But you know, that's why we take it day by day and focus on the next step ahead. And the next step ahead for me is to wake up early. When I say early, I mean like 8:30, and go finish the problem sheet for tomorrow. Thanks for coming along, and I sort of like filming these. I think I might film another one. Maybe I might even wake up tomorrow and film tomorrow's one. Who knows? Alright, let's go to bed. Good night, guys.